I saw someone today say, was my Sister Wives closet from Sister Wives really that bad of an idea? And I had to take this opportunity to say yes, it was. Now, the context of the question was, hey, when they went to their first ever event and they made $500 profit, that's actually pretty good for a beginning business. And I do not disagree with that. But when they say $500 profit, and Janelle and Cody, this happened again with, I think, of their third one, when Robin did the numbers, both really questioned her. And I think they backed off from saying profit, because, okay, so if I buy a food truck for $15,000 and I buy food for $200 and I sell $300, it's fair to say that we made a $100 profit on that one day. But it does not mean that the business is actually making a profit overall. And I think that's very much when they were talking about, when they were saying we made $500 here, $500 there. I think they were literally saying, this is how much money we brought in and this is the amount that the stock cost us. Not the business cards, not the professional photo shoot. I don't even think they counted things like the amount that they spent on gas driving up there. Because remember, the very first one they went to, Mary's like, I can only stay for like an hour. And Robin's like, you have to go anyway. And Mary's like, I'm going to drive, like, I don't know, it was an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, something. And you want me to stay for an hour and then turn around and leave? And Robin's like, yes, you have to do it. And so Mary's like, okay, I mean, I'll do it. If you want me to do it, I'll do it. But I don't even think they even counted the gas. I bet you the gas that they spent was all of their profits anyway. And then people were saying it like, well, it was the whole family's idea. It was not the whole family's idea. That may be what they told us. That may be what they said, but it was not. It was really clear. Mary later on says, you know, Robin, this has been your dream since you were a child, but it's not the rest of our dreams. Robin always presented it as, we've always been talking about this business. We've been interested in this business. We've been doing that. But when you listen to everybody else talk about it, it's really clear that it's her idea. Nobody else is really on board. Even Cody is not really on board. He was from the very beginning being like, well, this is really a women-powered business, so I don't know that I should have to be involved. And I think he was doing that because he didn't want to be involved. And Robin didn't actually want to run the business. She wanted to just design stuff. Which, I mean, if I write novels, if all I had to do was come up with ideas for novels and somebody else wrote it, that would be a great deal for me, because writing's actually the hard part. Anyway, so I will never let die the fact that they ran this business so poorly and it was a bad idea and they really should have very quickly pivoted. There wasn't a market for this. If they're going on TV and getting free advertising month after month after year and people are visiting the website and they're still not buying, it's not from a lack of, well, people don't know. It's because it's ugly. Because they don't want to buy it, all of that. So I just had to reiterate that, yeah, it was a bad idea. And it was a bad idea to continue it. And it was a bad idea to get everybody on board with it. And it was a bad idea to try to do high-end jewelry. The name was terrible. Their pitch was awful. The jewelry was unbelievably expensive. I went to go buy some of it just as a lark. Like, I'm wearing... What does the nanny do t-shirt? Clearly, I am an easy target for some kitschy stuff. And yet, I looked and I was like, I genuinely can't afford this stuff, especially for what it is. Like, if it was encrusted in diamonds and rubies, yeah, I would consider it. But I'm not going to spend $400 for essentially Brighton jewelry. I like Brighton jewelry, but part of the deal with Brighton jewelry is that it is still expensive for what it is, but significantly cheaper than this stuff. So yes, it was always a bad idea.